Hello guys, welcome back to Tech Projects. I am back with another video. So in this video, we are going to see how to create expandable recycler view in Android Studio. Expandable recycler view is the most important thing in Android. If you want to make a professional app, then maybe you are going to add a services option, you are going to add a query option for your users. On that time, expandable recycler view will definitely help you. So in this video, we are going to see how to create this in an efficient way. So before starting this video, let's see a demo what we are going to make. So for this, I have to open my phone. I open my phone and this is the application which we are going to create. So you can see this is the expandable recycler view and it contains these items in recycler view, but you can add as many items. You can create the design according to your own item. I will definitely tell you how to create your own design. So it is totally depend on you. Now if I click on any item, you can see it is expanding. So here you can also create any kind of design, whatever you want. If I am click here, if I clicking here, so you can see it is working fine. So it contains all kinds of, and if you again click, and you can see now the all items are expanded, and if I again click on the same item, it go hide. So if I click, then it expand, and if I click again, it get collapse. So in this video, we are going to see how to create this kind of recycle view in Android Studio. So watch the video till end, and if you are new to our channel, then please like the video and please subscribe the channel and please share the video. So don't further delay, now let's start the video. So for this, first of all, open your Android Studio and click on File, then click on New, then New Project. So you can use it existing project, it is yours, just totally depend on you. Now click on Empty Activity, click on Next. You can give any name. I am giving here Expandable Recycler View Tutorial, and then click on Finish. So it will going to create this. Now you can see inside our activity main XML file, and this is the project created successfully and we are ready to add the code. So first of all, I don't need this, so I delete this text view, and I don't need this constraint layout. So what I can type here, relative layout. So now we are ready to write the code. So first of all, it is better to import the some drawable files, because as you see in my recycler view, I use some gradients, so it is better to copy them, and I also have to paste some colors as well. So it is better to copy them all. So I open my previous project, and from here I come in. I am going to use this gradient 5 and gradient snow bg. So I am going to use these two gradients. So I copy them and I paste inside my drawable section. So it is your choice whether you want to create a gradient recycle view or not. So you can type the code manually, it is totally depend on you. Now it is showing error because I don't add colors, so let's add the colors as well. So I open this, inside values, inside colors. So I have to add some colors here. So inside colors, I am going to add these colors. So instead of this black and white, I am going to use my own black and white color, and these all are the color codes. So it is your choice whether you want to use these colors or you can totally use your own color. It is totally depend on you. Now let's start see how to create this expandable recycler view. So first of all, click on this. So here we need a normal recycler view. We don't need any kind of special kind of recycler view. Simply take a normal recycler view here. So recycler view, set the layout with match parent, height is also match parent, give any ID. So I am giving here ID recycler view, then that's it. So it is your choice whether you want to give any kind of padding here or not. So I am adding a background here, and I am adding here snow bg. So I am going to use this background inside my recycler view and also adding a snow bg here. So this is done. Now in our recycler view, we have two items. One is the main heading and one is the subheading of that, or we can say description. So in my recycler view, it contains two things, the title and the description. So it depends on your recycler view what you want to add inside your application. Like you have a title and you have a multiple description of that title. So it is totally depend on you. My recycler view contain only one title and one description of that title. So for this, I have to create a model class. So model class is compulsory for all kind of recycler view, but the component inside the model class is vary upon depend on your project. So right click on new, then click on Java class, give any class name. So it is better to give the model class name. So I give the class name model. Now inside this, you have to mention that things which you want inside your recycler view. Let us suppose I want only string title. You can give any name, it is your choice. And another string I want, string and description. these two things I want in my recycle view. So one title and one description for one item. But let us suppose if you have a more items and you have one title and there are lots of description for that thing, you also need a buttons and you want to set text on that buttons also. So it is totally dependent on you. I have recycle view have two things, but if you have more, then you have to take another text use as well, or another string variables into variable depend on you. Now the one variable which you have to take compulsory, and that one variable is boolean type variable. Boolean is visible. So I am giving the name is visible, but you can give any name, and by default we have to set it to false. So for now leave it as. And why I am saying by default we have to set it false, because later in starting we don't need to show any kind of expansion in our recycler view. If user click on any item, then we have to expand it. So but for now leave it. So now what we need to create a constructor for this. So click on this and click on constructor, and click on this and click on OK. So now the constructor is created successfully. So this is visible contain whether the item is expanded or not. So if the item is expanded, then we have to collapse it. If it is collapsed, then we have to expand it. So that's why we need to take a variable for that particular item. So this is just a model class for that. Now as you already know, we have to take an adapter also. If we want to work with recycler view, then we always need to take an adapter. So what is adapter? Adapter is also a Java class. So right click here, then new, then click on Java class, and I am giving the class name here adapter. That's it. Now inside this, first of all we have a extend, then recycler view dot adapter, and inside this you have type again adapter and then view holder. So click on this and click on implement method. So if you implement 3 methods, click on OK. Now it is showing error, so click on here, click on this red bulb. Now click on create class view holder, so it will create this class. Now take your cursor again here, click on this make view holder, this one. So now this is, now click on this, click on create constructor matching super. So now the all error is gone, and you can see Android Studio automatically write the whole code for us. So now we have to just write the minor code how to set the data inside our recycler view. So first of all, what we have an array list. We have to declare an array list here, because in recycler view we have to pass an array list to our adapter from where you want to call it. So if I am calling from main activity, then I have to pass the list from that main activity, and the list type of the list is model class. Model class, this one, recycler view model class, and you can give any class name, it is your choice. List name I give this. Then we have to take a context here. So context is required to set the items, or if you want to display a toast, it is totally depend on you. And click on alt insert, click the create the constructor for both of them. So create the constructor and click on OK. So this is done. Now inside this get item count, what do you have to pass? We have to pass here array list dot size. So this is also done. Now inside this item on create view holder, we have to pass the item design, or we can say item design over recycle view item. So for this we have to create this design, because we don't create that item design till now. So let's create a simple design for this. So right click on layout, then new, then click on layout resource file. I am giving this item design, click on OK. So instead of this concerned layout, what I need here relative layout. This is done. Then inside this take a linear layout, because I have 5 items, one title, then I have an underline below this, then I have a description for that, then I have again an underline to describe the items. So I take a linear layout, set the layout with match parent, height is the wrap content, and set the orientation vertical. Now also what we have, instead of layout height of match parent, you have to give a wrap content, otherwise it will going to show only one item on one screen. So make sure you change it to wrap content. Now press enter. Now we have to take items. So first item is text view. I want to show the text as a title, layout with match parent, height wrap content. Now give any title. So for now I can set any text whatever I want. So I set the Android text title, and I now give the ID title TV title, because why I am giving the ID, because I want to set the ID title dynamically. Then I have to set the background. So I am setting the background snow PG. Then I have a padding. So I give the padding 15 dp. It is totally depending on your design. Now we have a text size. So text size is 25 sp, it is fine. Then I have a text style. So I give the text style bold. And then last I have text color. So I give the text color white, this color. So this is done. Now close this. This text view is created successfully. Now below this text view, what I need a simple horizontal line. So for this I am taking a relative layout here. Then I set it to match parent, height of this is only 1 dp because I need a thin line. Then I have to give any id because I want to show and hide this line dynamically, so I want to hide and show, so rl title line, so I am giving this name. And then you have to set the color of this line. It is your choice whether you want to set a color or not. So for now I am setting a background and underline color. I already add this color inside my colors.xml, so you can see this line is also added here successfully. Now what I need one more text view for my description. So I am copying this, control C copy and paste this below our relative layout, because I take a main parent layout is linear layout, which is the vertical, so it will automatically place here. Now for this, instead of this TV title we have to change the ID, so it is TV description. And instead of this no bg, what I need here, gradient 5, I am going to use this. And I have for varying it, make sure to change this text well also. And instead of text size this, we can go with 18 sp, this is perfect I think. And instead of this we can go with black color, and we don't need text style bold here. Now I need one more line here, so control C copy. Later I will tell you what is the purpose of these lines. So now this item is created successfully, bought 2 items, and just change the ID name. So this is the description line, so there is no error is coming here. So this is also created successfully. Now open your adapter. So first of all we will just create a normal recycler view, then I will tell you how to add a functionality of a collapsing and expanding. So first of all we have to just create a normal recycler view, then I will tell you the purpose of also lines, why we are creating lines, these all things. So for this, inside our on create view holder we have to pass the view of our item, what kind of item we want in our recycler view. So that's why view declare this. Then you have to type here layout inflator, then dot from context, this is the context, then dot inflate, then our dot layout dot item design. And then what we have our attached to root null and then false. Then we have to return this, so return new view holder view. So this is done. Now inside onBind view holder we have to set the content on our recycler view. So first of all, for setting the content we have to declare the IDs for that. So we have 4 things. So text view, so TV title, then text view, TV description, then relative layout, type of lines, so RL title line, then again relative layout, RL description line. So now assign the XML ID into a Java ID. So TV title dot item view, you have to type this first, then find view ID r.id dot TV title. So where is this TV title present here? Inside this. So this is the TV title. I want to set my main content here. Then we can press Ctrl D to copy these lines. So inside here TV description, we have a TV description. You have to assign the correct IDs. Inside RL description line, I need here RL description line and RL title line, RL title line. So this is done. So now we have to set the content and description on our recycler view. So for this, just have to type holder dots TV title dot set text, and here I want to set first of all, and from where I get the title for my recycler view, from my array list, and the type of this array list is model class type, so it contains title and description. So for this, what I have, array list dot, you have to type this dot. For one position we have to pass the position here, so it will automatically get the index and it will automatically assign the all items. So I want to get the title only. Then Ctrl D again, and on description what I want to set here, array list dot get position dot description. I want to get this. So this adapter is totally done. Now we have to set an on click listener, but we will set later. First of all we will see how the normal recycler view is working, and then we will add the logic how to show and expand and collapse. So first of all, let's open the main activity where you have to write some code how to pass the list from our main activity inside our recycler view. So first of all, what we have to declare an array list same here. So the type of array list is same as our model class, because we have a title, description and boolean, and give any name. I give array list here. Then the declare recycler view variable type, because we have to assign the XML ID to Java ID recycler view. Now assign the XML ID to our Java ID. So recycler view is equals to find view ID r.id dot recycler view. Then our array list will going to crash if we don't assign it. So I simply type here array list equal new array list. So I declare this array list properly. Now we have to add items inside our recycler view. So my array list on starting, it doesn't contain anything, but I can add, because the type of the array list is model class, so I simply type here array list dot add, so it will add the item. Now what kind of item I want to add? I want to add a model class item type, so I simply type here new. This will create an object for this new model class, and this model class contains three things, which is the title, description, and a boolean variable. So I simply type here C language. This is the title which I want here. Then I can add any description whatever I want, and then at last what I have to pass the boolean false. So by default I am passing it false, because in starting it will not going to show any kind of item. So that's why I pass here. So C language, this is the spelling mistake. So you can add any description. So it is better to copy this items from here. It will save our time, so I simply copy them. So I control C copy and paste all these things here, so it will save our time. So now all items is setted successfully. So you can see I am adding here false here on each item. We have to declare a variable for our adapter. So first of all, create a variable for adapter. So adapter. So now we have to type here adapter equal new adapter. And our adapter what contain? Our adapter contain two things. What is the first, the context, and second, the list. So I passed here array list, and second thing our context. So I am passing the context of main activity. So you have to pass the that context where you want to show our recyclerView. So this is the run. Now we have to set the orientation of recyclerView. So recyclerView dot set layout manager, then new linear layout manager, and inside this we have to pass the context again. So I pass here this. Then we have to set the adapter on our recyclerView. So recyclerView dot set adapter, and then we have to pass the adapter. That's it. Now we have to, if your data is dynamically changing or fetching the data from API, then you have to simply type here adapter.notify dataset change. So this is the just a basic overview how to recyclerView is created, but we don't implement a logic of how to expand or show it. But before showing this, first of all, let's run this app and see whether it is working or not, and then I will add the logic of how to show our app. So I connect my phone and I press on run button, and Gradle start building. So our app is installed successfully, and so you can see all item is expanded here. But in starting we don't need to show any expanded item, and if user click on any item, then we have to show expand. Now what is the meaning of that line? So if I open my previous project of this, so you can see these underline differentiate the items. So if I don't add underline, then it will going to show it as only one item. So that's why I simply add an underline. But if I click on any item, you can see that underline below the C language is now not appearing, and the underline below the description is showing. So that's why I take two underline. So if I collapse this again, so you can see now only one line is visible. So that's why I take two underline, one for description, one for and main title. So our almost recyclerView is done, but we have to add a logic for that, to how to show this and how to hide that. So for this there is very simple logic, because we have already a boolean variable which will tell us in starting all items are false, and inside our item design also we have to set it to false manually. So first of all, visibility of this gone, and also visibility of this thing gone. Now open your adapter. Inside adapter we have to write the logic inside this on by view holder. So first of all, if someone click on any item, holder dot tv, if someone click on title of any item, then we have to set on click listener here, then new, then capital O. Then first of all we will check whether that item is already expanded or not, and if it is expanded, then we have to collapse it. If it is not expanded, then we have to expand it. So this is the main logic what we have to perform. So for this, first of all we have to check array list dot get, we have to get that specific item using that position, then dot, then we have to check is visible. So if is visible contain true, and if it is contain true, then it automatically this loop is going to true, and then code come inside this bracket, and otherwise code come inside this else bracket. So if it is visible, then it means that item is already visible. So on that time we have to hide that item. So for this I have to simply type here tv type holder.tv description dot set visibility gone. We have to hide this, and also we have to hide my RL description line. So RL description line dot set visibility gone, and also we have to show the title line. So RL title line dot set visibility visible, and at last we have to change the variable of this. So on that time I have to set the get position dot is visible false. So now I have to change it to false, because now this item is not visible, so that's why I set it to false. But if item is not visible, then we have to expand it. So I copy this code again and paste this code again. So inside this we have to type it just here visible. If it is not visible, so I have to visibility, set the visibility of description visible, set the description line also visible, but on that time I don't want to show my title line, so I set it to gone. and now the item is showing, so I have to set it to true. So now if it is true, so if you again click on, then the code come here, then it goes to false, and if it is not showing, then code come here. So this will automatically work. Now maybe you wondering why it is showing error, because we are using here hard coded position, so it is showing error, but it will not affect your build, so it will run without error. So it is just a red line, so ignore it and just run your project again. So now our expanded recycler view is created successfully. Now we have to, so now let's see the final application of our project. So I again run this, so it is building. So now it builds successful, so you can see it installed successfully. So now no item is visible. So if I click on any item, so you can see it is expanding, and if I again click on this, it is hide. So click expand, collapse, expand, collapse. So you can expand as many items, it is totally dependent on you. So this is the project which we create today. So I hope guys you like this video. If you have any question, if you have any query, just comment down below. I will try to give the answer of every comment. Please like the video, please subscribe to the channel, please share the video with your friends. If you have any question, please comment down below. I will definitely give you answer of every comment. So thank you, see you soon in next amazing video.